Hold your mind on the picture of what you want and do not let it go. This is the 7-Minute Daily Focus, day 21 of 365. Hold your mind on the picture of what you want and do not let it go. Wattles. Today's focus, the authority of the subjective state. Reality speaks first. Before a word is spoken, reality speaks. Before a thought is interpreted, reality forms. And before appearance reports, reality declares. This is the reality literacy of the metaphysically driven mind. Reality, the subjective state, is first. Appearance, the objective state, is second. Reality is cause. Appearance is effect. Reality is the origin. And appearance is the echo, Hill declared. Mind control is the result of self-discipline and habit. I concur with the statement with refinement. State control is the result of recognizing reality before appearance. Close your physical eyes, pause for a moment, shift into the first sense. Now observe this truth. The objective senses, sight, sound, touch, taste, and smell, react to the physical world already formed. They are reporters of the physical story, but the subjective state, the first sense, perceives the metaphysical truth that precedes all physical form. The physical senses create reaction. The first sense creates recognition. The physical senses show what has appeared. The first sense shows what is. This is why reaction occurs when the physical senses lead, and authority occurs when reality leads. Understand this reality literacy with precision. If appearance speaks first, you will always react. If reality speaks first, you will always lead. Appearance belongs to the objective state. Temporary, changing, incomplete. Reality belongs to the subjective state, finished, actual, established. The objective state is noise. The subjective state is clarity. The objective state is movement. The subjective state is stability. The objective state is the follower. The subjective state is the leader, Wattles wrote. You must think truth regardless of appearances. Rest in the thought. Truth is not what the senses show. Truth is what the first sense knows. Walk deeper into this reality literacy. When you let appearance speak first, the state fractures. When you let reality speak first, the state stabilizes. When you let physical sight lead, you drift. When you let the first sense lead, you anchor. When you let the physical world inform you, you react. When you let reality inform you, you recognize. The metaphysically driven operator lives from this law. Reality is the only source of instruction. Appearance cannot instruct reality. Reality instructs appearance. Appearance cannot correct reality. Reality corrects appearance. Appearance cannot override reality. Reality overrides appearance. Consider this. The first sense does not wait for proof. It is the proof. It does not seek validation, it holds validation. It does not request confirmation, it is confirmation. When reality speaks first, the path becomes straight because the inner world is no longer reacting to the outer world. The outer world is responding to the inner world. Rest in this statement. Appearance reports the state that holds itself as truth. So hold reality first, acknowledge actuality first, stand in identity first, and move from completion first. Let appearance be the echo, not the instruction. Let me expand on reality speaks first, adding more depth and clarity to anchor this truth in your daily operations as a metaphysically driven mind. Reality speaks first because reality is finished. It is not forming, shifting, debating, or deciding. It is established. The subjective state is not in process, it is in position. When you turn to reality before turning to appearance, you are aligning with what is already complete. The objective state, however, is always catching up. It changes, adjusts, reshapes, and rearranges to report the state you hold as truth. This is why the physical senses create uncertainty. They can only show what has already been translated. They are always late. They do not speak with authority. They speak with delay. Wattles insisted to think what you want is to think truth. This means truth belongs to reality, not to appearance. Hill emphasized. All achievement begins with definiteness of purpose. Purpose is not physical effort. Purpose is the state that recognizes what is already established in reality. Sense this deepening when reality speaks first. Decisions are simple because you are not deciding, you are acknowledging. When reality speaks first, emotions stabilize because you are not reacting, you are recognizing. And when reality speaks first, identity strengthens because you are not becoming, you are being. The objective state produces emotional noise because it reports fluctuation, and the subjective state produces inner silence because it reports completion. Reaction bends your identity toward circumstances. Recognition bends circumstances toward your identity. That is why this principle holds true. The one who listens to reality becomes the one appearance must obey. Walk today in this extended clarity. Let reality be the voice you trust. Let appearance be the echo you interpret. Let the first sense speak before the five senses speak. Let the inner world lead so the outer world can follow. Because reality does not whisper, it declares. And when you hear it first, everything in the objective state must align with that declaration. Affirmation for day 21. Reality speaks first. Identity speaks first. The first sense leads. Appearance follows.